Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by some of the baddest ladies in the city of Detroit. Right here for the Live Ladies in Literature event right here in Bigby, in the heart of the city of Detroit. And I really want you to meet these ladies, Miss Adra Young, Miss Tracie Christian. I tell people all the time, the most illiterate person is not the one who can't read. It's the one who can read but won't read. And so we've got some ladies here to really just grab you and push you into rich literature, to encourage you, to inspire you, to enrich you, and to empower you. Ladies, I'm so glad to feature you on my blog.
No, good?
Hey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, just really want you to tell us, how did this whole Live Ladies in Literature event start? Tell me about the vision, what caused you to create such a powerful thing that's impacting lives in the community. Tell me.
We have best friends for almost years. We went to college together. Neither one of us knew we could write until a couple of years ago. And to make a long story short, we started doing a book tour on a budget. All over the city, you could find Tracie and I just about everywhere promoting our books. And then we needed a name, and then Tracie, of course, came up with
Live Ladies of Literature. Hence, we are Ladies of Literature. We both are authors, she nonfiction, myself in fiction. And then, of course, we're ladies, and so we were having fun doing the book tour, and we kept it live. So we figured if we play on L, it would catch on, and that's exactly what it did.
If you can't realize it by now, they are live. They are live. I just want you to really tell me, especially Adra, since you are in education, since you do teach language arts to, what is it, 6th grade students. Tell me, what's the importance of getting our young people to grasp literature at such a young age and really causing them to delve into books and discover new things, open up their mind and open up their world? What's the importance?
it's got to be fun. I mean, just like adults don't want to go back to school because it's not fun. Kids today, these children are, we're at the last of the industrial phase, and our children are strictly informational, tech savvy. So it's got to be fun. You got to add creativity. Also, don't want to overburden them with too much at once. I never put a whole lot on my board at once, because even when I see too much at once, I begin to panic. And I know I'm not going to take on all of that or learn all of that at once. With kids, you do the same thing. I tell my kids, if you learn the basics, baby, if we can get you to learn the basics, you can conquer it all. So just steps. And as far as reading, I tell my kids, if you can read on the 4th grade level, you can read the Detroit Free Press or the Detroit News. And a lot of them do not know that the Detroit Free Press or Detroit News is on the 4th grade level. Mm-hmm. You know, so they're like, if I can read this, I can read the newspaper. So they're excited about that.
And that's interesting that you mentioned that, especially just in the city of Detroit. What they say is that 50% of residents who live in the city of Detroit are functionally illiterate. And you just said the newspaper's written on the 4th grade reading level. And so many cannot even ascertain and comprehend that information on the 4th grade reading level. And so just what are some things that you two are doing? What are some things that you have been involved in to really
help the kids?
Yes.
I got to commend Tracie on the Say It Loud Black College Proud seminar. And basically tell them about that.
Say it loud then.
Say it loud, I'm Black College Proud. What I found when I was teaching with DPS many moons ago is that not enough of Detroit area youth knew about the opportunities that were available at historically Black colleges and universities, since we don't have any in the state of Michigan. But Adra and I are both products of one. We went to Central State University in Ohio, which isn't that far away, and it's not a diss to any of our schools here in Michigan. It's just that we just feel like, you know, our kids are fully equipped when they have a wealth of information and opportunity. You know, we don't want to just let them know what's available to them in the state of Michigan, but also outside, because there's a whole world outside of Detroit and Michigan, and they don't need to be scared to find out about it. So with the Say It Loud on Black College Proud, we introduced the concept and just want to, you know, make the kids familiar of the historically Black colleges, which ones are there. There are 102 as it stands right now, and where they are, and then most of the time I let them know why they were founded, because each one of them have a very rich history, you know, and so when the kids hear that, it kind of adds the HBCUs to the conversation about college, you know, and I found a few of them that actually took my advice a few years ago and actually attended. Some went to Kentucky State, some went to Fisk, so, you know, the message is getting out, and it's fun.
Hey, young people like Kodak film. All they need is development and exposure. So
absolutely.
It's really about exposing them to great things and resources. Now, are the Live Ladies of Literature
Writers at all? Yes, we are authors.
Okay, y'all are writers.
Authors.
Okay, so tell me about the books.
My books are nonfiction, and my books are based upon my makeup, which is kids. So I just write about what I see with kids, and it's been my reason and my motivation for writing. So the Everyday Living of Children and Teens monologue series, and then my third book, which will be a fictional book called The Misfits, which is coming out in 2011. I have also taken my books and done what's called socialization skills. In other words, we take some of the different depictions from my books, and since they're real and children can relate to it, we talk about that, the pros and cons of that situation, and how one could have done better or made better choices. So.
Good.
And in my books is the fiction series, and I'm for, I would say, young adults going into adulthood. You know, it's called the Black College Sabbatical series. So there's a fall quarter and a winter quarter. Chronicles 4 girls their first year at a historically black college. And what I'm hoping everybody pulls out of it is not just the atmosphere of black colleges and what we already know about. We know about the bands, you know, we know about the sports and all that, but I'm really focusing on the relationships that are built there. You know, I met my husband at a black college, I met my business partner at a black college, so I want people to understand that starts from day one. You know, and then also there's a guardian angel that is the reading companion of the reader, and he challenges the reader to figure out which one of the main characters the reader believes is that needs the guardian angel most. So, you know, it just adds a little mystery component to it. And the final installment of the spring quarter will be out later this year.
You two are definitely guardian angels. Real quickly, just tell us, how can we get in touch with you? How can we learn more about you? What is the website? What information do you have?
Our website is www.liveladiesofliterature.info. And then hit us up on Facebook. Put in Live Ladies of Literature in a search, and you will find us. We are everywhere on the internet.
Social media.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. The two-team dream team up in the building, doing it big in Bigby. Just really want to let you know, I really want you to touch base with them, really connect with them. They look good, they sound good, they are good. So connect with them on the Kicking It With Connor blog. Get more information. Live Ladies of Literature, inspiring you, empowering you to move forward.